A cute guinea pig decided to re-educate the 5 most dangerous criminals in the city. But no one even imagined why she is doing it. These are the bad guys, and you will definitely like them. In Los Angeles, there are many animals that behave like people. Among them are the bad guys. This is a gang of the most dangerous criminals in the city. Among them is the safecracker Mr. Snake, hacker Miss Tarantula, master of disguise Mr. Shark, hot-tempered fighter Mr. Piranha, or the leader of the gang Mr. Wolf. After lunch at a local cafe, Wolf and Snake go to rob another bank. After taking the safe, they speed away in a car. It turns out that it's Snake's birthday today, and friends decided to give him a gift. The police chase after the bandits. Wolf presses harder on the gas pedal. Tarantula hacks the city's transportation system, and now our heroes have a green light at traffic lights, and only red for the police. And even Poe managed to order a snake cake. Soon Mr. Shark joins our heroes, who can masterfully pretend to be not only a builder, but even Mona Lisa. Well, the 5th hero of our criminal gang, Mr. Piranha, sets up an ambush in a police car and attacks the cops. He is the bravest and most fearless criminal in the world, and he also knows how to use his poisonous gases. People are terribly afraid of these bandits, and our heroes actively use this during chases with the police. They even manage to sing and dance. Real hooligans. The head of the police station does everything possible to catch the robbers, and our heroes have to press harder on the gas pedal, risking falling out of their car at great speed. The bandit manages to escape, and the police get into an accident. The bad guys hide in their secret base. And congratulating the snake on his birthday, the holiday soon turns into a fight, and the wolf turns on the television to watch the news. The new governor of the city, Diana Licenton, speaks very badly about the bandits, and the wolf becomes furious. He suggests that the remaining criminals steal a valuable award, called the Golden Dolphin, on the day, when it will be presented to a guinea pig named Professor Marmalade. The ceremony will take place in the local museum. The bandits will have to overcome 3 levels of security. The first step is to blend in with the crowd. The second is to pass through 2 armored doors. Only the mayor of the city can open one of them. Wolf meets Diana Lyson, introducing himself to her under a false name. He steals her ring and takes a photo with her. The bad guys enter the museum. Piranha jumps into the pool. Snake crawls into the ventilation. Tarantula hides on the back of one of the visitors. Shark drinks a cocktail presented by fans, and Wolf steals a pass from the police chief. He notices an old woman with a whole bag of money and tries to rob her. The old woman falls down the stairs, and Wolf unexpectedly saves her. The elderly lady immediately hugs him gratefully. So the robbery phase begins. Shark shouts that she is going into labor and demands to call a doctor. Piranha sets up an ambush and attacks the guards. And Wolf, using Diana's photo, opens the armored door. And here it is, the Golden Dolphin statuette. At this moment, Diana herself comes on stage. She thanks Mr. Marmalade for all the good he has done for the country. The wolf tries to steal the statuette, but it turns out to be more difficult. Chemon thought there was a sensory tracking system here, and the dangerous weapon against criminals, Tarantula, tries to disable this system, and from excitement, she begins to release poisonous gases. The spider loses consciousness, but after coming to, continues her hacking work. The curtain rises. However, the Golden Dolphin statuette has disappeared. Our heroes confidently head towards the exit. They have won. Professor Marmalade says that he doesn't need any awards. He does good, because he likes it hearing these words. The wolf begins to wag its tail. He is noticed, and they recognize the bad guys. The police immediately surround our heroes, and they fail to escape. They are arrested, and Wolf congratulates the mayor on his victory, and he declares that they need a chance to become good. Hearing these words, Professor Marmalade says that he is ready to re-educate the bad guys and prove that even the most dangerous criminal can be set on the right path. The wolf's friends are in shock. They don't want to be good, the gang leader explains. That they will only pretend to be good, so that after some time they can finally steal the Golden Dolphin statuette. Excellent plan. The bad guys come to Marmalade's house. The guinea pig teaches the snake to share ice cream, and the piranha to help old women and rescue little kittens. But our heroes can't do anything. They only know how to steal. Then Professor Marmalade suggests that the bad guys commit a robbery in the name of they need to rescue a group of experimental guinea pigs from the laboratory, and do it in friendly outfits. Our heroes infiltrate the laboratory. The snake crawls into the ventilation, finds the room with the guinea pigs, and eats them all. Fortunately, the poor pigs manage to escape from the snake and release them into the wild, but the bad guys again get into the criminal. Chronicle and Diana listen comes to. Rage the Mayor demands to stop the experiment. The wolf begs Diana to change his decision after thinking a little. Lisichka gives Wolf and his friends one last chance. In the evening, the wolf suddenly commits another good deed and saves a kitten stuck in a tree. Marmalade. He manages to film all this on video and posts this video on the internet. Then the residents of the city will understand that bad guys can be good. However, the snake really doesn't like it that his best friend suddenly decided to become a hero. He fears that their friendship is now in danger. Soon there should be a creative evening of Professor Marmalade. The meteorite of love will be presented for the first time at it. But the public is not discussing Marmalade, but the bad guys who suddenly became good. Alas, everything is not so. Our heroes are planning to steal the Golden Dolphin statuette again. They arrive at a charity evening in chic tuxedos and find themselves among their devoted fans. The bad guys put on a whole concert to distract the guards and the police chief, and they steal the code needed to open the combination lock the wolf invites Diane to dance. It seems these two really like each other. Wolf wags his tail again and confesses that he feels great. The bad guys are preparing to commit the most daring robbery ever. But Wolf does not fulfill the crucial point of the plan, and no one steals anything. Suddenly, the power goes out in the building. At that moment, the meteorite of love disappears, which Professor Marmalade was studying. The bad guys are immediately blamed for this. Our heroes try to escape, however. They did not expect such a turn of events. Therefore, they did not prepare an escape plan. Soon, they are arrested again. Professor Marmalade asks to speak with the villains alone. He admits that he himself stole the meteorite of love. Moreover, he was the one pretending to be that granny, whom the wolf saved from falling down the stairs. Marmalade did it on purpose, knowing that all the blame would be placed on our heroes. The thing is, this is not just a meteorite, but a real source of the strongest energy, with which you can commit the most grandiose robbery. So that's who the real villain is here. In prison, the wolf tries to explain to his friends that he no longer wants to be a criminal, and that they all can become good. However, the snake disagrees with him because he is sure that the world will always see them as monsters. A fight begins between the wolf and the snake, which is interrupted by the appearance of a famous criminal nicknamed Red Paw. Lisco deals with all the guards and frees our heroes, then takes off the mask. It turns out to be Diana Leeson, the mayor of the city. She was the real queen of the criminal world. Diana escapes with the bad guys and declares that she believes them. Now they need to stop the Mad Marmalade. Alas, the criminal gang is falling apart. Snake, Piranha, Tarantula, and Shark leave their leader, accusing him of betrayal. Mr. Marmalade launches a device with his meteorite. He hypnotizes one of the experimental guinea pigs, and with the help of a powerful energy, he turns all the guinea pigs in the city into his slaves. Now he has a whole army. The wolf stays with Diana. Lisichka tries to support him. She tells that she decided to change after trying to steal the Golden Dolphin, and invites the wolf to her home. She has a bunch of different gadgets for all sorts of crimes. The wolves understand Diana that they urgently need to stop Marmalade. They put on evil costumes, get into a chic car, and rush to the laboratory to the insidious guinea pig returning to his secret base. Snake, Piranha, Tarantula, and Shark see that all the things and money they stole have disappeared. It turns out Volk revealed the location of their base to Diana, and she returned everything stolen to its rightful owners, Snake. Out of pity, shares his last ice cream with the shark. This is a real good deed. Realizing this, the bandits understand that they really can change and go to help Volk. However, the snake still denies it and leaves. From his friends, Professor Marmalade is going to kidnap $1 billion in donations to charity, a group hypnotized. Guinea pigs infiltrate trucks with money, and Wolf and Diane hijack them, infiltrate Marmalade's house. To steal a meteorite, alas, the wolf is trapped. Therefore, our heroes are captured and taken prisoner. We learn that the snake has teamed up with Marmalade C. The pig gives the order to get rid of the wolf and Diana. Fortunately, our heroes are rescued by the remaining gang members. They also decided to become good bad guys, and Diana steal the meteorite. They rescue another kitten and go to the police station. To return the stolen goods on the way, they split up. To neutralize the meteorite, stop the hypnotized pigs, and return the donations. In front of the police station, our heroes suddenly change their decision and return for the snake despite his betrayal during the chase. And the epic battle Marmalade betrays the snake. The bad guys risk their lives to save a comrade, taking advantage of the moment Marmalade takes his meteorite back. However, our heroes manage to destroy a special helmet for controlling guinea pigs, after which Marmalade's helicopter crashes. After saving Snake, the bad guys surrendered to the authorities in order to save the reputation of the city's mayor. Marmalade takes all the credit for the return of the meteorite, but the meteorite of love turns out to be a lamp. It turns out that Snake was only pretending to be Marmalade's ally. He staged his betrayal and swapped the meteorite, and then caused an overload of the device, which led to an explosion when the fake meteorite falls on Marmalade. A diamond falls out of his pocket, which the Crimson Paw stole earlier. Marmalade is mistaken for the most dangerous criminal. As a result, they are arrested. A year later, the bad guys get out of prison and team up with Diane to start a career as crime fighters.